On this lesson, we're going to continue with our people animation. So once that we have this, I want to give it some time so you can read it easily. So you have to read all your texts in a very slow manner. So just try to go 1 in 7 people are still living in extreme poverty. So you get the grasp of how much time you need. So once you've done it like that, I'm thinking that first I need to go and remove the people. So around this frame 68, I want to remove them, but I cannot do that because all of them are following person number 1. So I actually want them to follow person number 2. So I'm just going to remove the expression here and paste the keyframes. So just Ctrl B to paste exactly the same keyframes of person 1. And then I'm going to come here and add the expression and change it to person 2. So it's actually person space 2. Make sure that you copy the exact name of that layer, otherwise you're gonna get an error. So once you do that, you're gonna see how they are all following that one. Again, doing okay. But then you wanna go around frame 75 and make this smaller. Yeah, something like this. Now you can see how all of them go away in the same order that they came in. So now I can go to my first person and find the paths. So just I double click U to get the paths. I'm gonna set a key, and then let's say that when this thing is around here, I want my path, so I'm gonna select both paths. Then using my selection tool, select all these anchor points and just drag them and moving to the bottom. You can see that how this is giving the illusion that now this is a kid because it's kind of shrinking. Because remember that the data that we're gonna be representing here is that many of those people are kids. So you can see that as soon as all of them go down, he also gets shorter. So maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's okay. And again, remember to always ease your animation so it doesn't look mechanical. It's very important that you get the habit into playing a little bit with the graphs as well, so you see what is working here. So now if I make a little preview, you can see how this person is getting shorter. Now I also want to change the position and the scale. So I'm just going to go to my person, type P for position, click here, and press U so you see all your keyframes. And let's go here and add a keyframe, and also in here. So I can move it right here on the center. You could move it manually, or you could go to your align and just do it horizontal so you get your shape right there on the middle. So it's going to be something like this. As soon as the people is gone, this guy goes into the middle. And also let's go and play a little bit with the scale. So I just press S, Shift S if you just want to bring it. And let's go and ease the keyframes. So now you're gonna see how that guy gets there. Maybe offset the scale a little bit more. And now here I'm just going to bump it up and actually bring it a little bit down. So now if I preview this animation, you can see how the other persons go away and this little guy gets smaller, and after that happens, you see how he centers himself and the figure gets a little bit bigger. So that's great. Now we want to change that text. We don't want to have the 1 in 7. We want to have the other text. So I'm just going to remove the text by just adding a keyframe on the position, going a couple of frames after, so actually until frame 90, and bring it down. Do the same with the second line of text. Now remember that one has to happen after the other, so you're gonna be like, okay, 1 in 7 people are living in extreme poverty, and then it goes away. Now once this go away, I want the other text to appear, the one that is going to say many are kids. So I can just duplicate this 1 in 7 by pressing Ctrl D on my keyboard. And let's just put it on the top, double click on that one, and I'm going to type many are kids. And I'm actually going to need this layer around here. So you're going to see how the text appears. I'm going to actually make it smaller so it fits my mask, because it's using the same mask 1. So now we're going to go and see how this is looking. So around here, this text goes out and the many kids comes in. Now the many kids already has some keys to go out, so that's okay. I can move it around here if that's what I need, but that is only to bring my next information, which is going to be my graph. So for now we can only see how that is just looking right there. But around here I'm also going to go and bring my person and bring down the scale, so I go back to have a purple screen and get ready for my graph. So now let's preview the animation one more. Remember that you have to be able to read everything. Now I'm going to collapse everything by pressing U. And now let's just remove by shying the layers, the ones that we're not going to be using. So for now I'm going to be using the text. So in the next lesson, I'm going to teach you how to create a graph that is going to look well and it's going to represent the percentage that we decided to show on our infographic.